Hey everyone, Dylan here with Hophead News, standing outside McCann's Food and Brew in St. Cloud, Minnesota. We're here today to sit down and talk with brewer Chris Laumb.
When I was about 11 years old, I started collecting beer cans and going around the local parks and diving into trash cans and pulling them out. And started wondering, where these breweries were, and had my mom pretty much drive me all around Minnesota and Wisconsin for brewery tours, and I got interested that way. So basically, I had no formal schooling in brewing. Came up as a home brewer, brewed with my brother-in-law for many years, and decided to make the leap. So really, my whole family are avid readers, so that's really how I kept up with things. Joining brewers organizations also to network with other brewers and get ideas from them. And it's worked out. I think the beers are solid here. And, well, I don't skimp on malt or hops at all. I get the absolute best that I can buy. There's really no quantity demands right now. We had a hop scare a couple years back, and it was really tough to get hops, but that's over now. So really, getting high quality ingredients is no problem, and we're still able to supply. The grains, most of the grains that we use come from Belgium. If I'm doing a German style, I'll get them from Germany, English, etc., as well as the hops too. We really kind of span the globe to get the best ingredients we possibly can. I've got one farmer out in Richmond who uses it for his cattle, and then my brother-in-law has a small hobby farm near Freeport area, and he has goats and sheep, and he picks it up for them. Depends on the season. It's winter. I prefer stronger beers that'll hold up. Good fireplace beers, I call them, where you're sitting around a fire and you have a nice strong snifter of a good barley wine or just a malt accentuated beer. Summer, there's nothing wrong with a good German Pilsner or a Czech Pilsner or some of the Belgian lighter styles are great too. Before McCann's, there was a brew pub here called O'Hara's Brew Pub and Restaurant, and I was a brewer there also. And they were here as a business for over 50 years. Started off as a little 3-2 joint, and in the 70s they expanded the building as a restaurant bar, and then in '96 they installed the brew pub. They saw things trending towards that, and I was hired on as an assistant and worked up to the brewmaster. And tough economic times. They couldn't make it. Luckily, Wendell Clark and Nick McCann, the owners here, decided to open the place back up and called me up, and I was ready to go. Trial and error is really the thing. Home brewing with my brother-in-law, we had a little setup in his basement, and we had worked our way up to where we converted kegs to brew kettles and mash tuns, and we were doing about 12 barrel batches, or 12 gallon batches, and we had just filled up the carboys with wort ready to ferment them, and we were cooling them down in the stainless steel sink, and we went outside to grab a bunch of snow and pour it on top of them, and of course the temperature shock hit the carboys, and they both broke, and 8 hours of work down the drain. So you learn pretty early on that you have your struggles brewing, and that's part of it. As a professional brewer, you learn how to fix stuff on the fly, pumps. I've had the whole control board go out on me in the middle of a brew once. So you learn to really befriend your local electricians. Yeah. And
there you go. Thanks, Chris, for sitting down and having a beer with us. Take care.